Hello and welcome to episode 7 of the Daily Sales Message, where each and every day, for at least 7 days now, we provide you with a piece of simple, actionable advice that's going to help you to improve your sales performance and feel more confident too. If you're new here, my name is James Newell. My company is Clear Sales Message. I teach people how to sell for a living, and for me it comes in two parts. The first part is having a clear sales message, so being able to articulate exactly what you offer and bring to the marketplace. And the second part is having selling confidence, which is knowing what to say and do in a selling situation. In this episode, we're looking at discounting and an alternative to it. Now, discounting is a really difficult thing because if you're low on sales or if you're trying to encourage some activity, it can feel like lowering your price or offering a discount or a code or whatever is going to incentivize people to act. And you can't argue with it that yes, it does work, but it's not always the panacea that you're looking for. It's not always the cure-all that you're looking for. And you might find that over time, and we can all think of retailers in particular over time who are perennially in sale, where we'd be astonished if we had to pay full price for something. So the discounted price just becomes the price. So when you're discounting, it can help encourage people to act, but over time it can devalue the perception of the value of what you're doing, which can make things even harder for you. So what do you do? If you're not going to discount, what could you do? Well, you do the reverse of that. You just add more value. Now, I hate the word value because everybody uses it. My definition of value is anything that's going to move your client an inch closer to where they need to be. So adding more things of value into your offering helps to quote unquote justify the price because your buyer is looking at a much bigger list of what they get, the actual stuff, than before. It's a bit like those commercials or the QVC adverts that you see where they tell you what you're going to get, but that's not all. You get a set of 1,000,000 steak knives, and that's not all. We're going to throw in this, and that's not all. We're going to throw in that. So what I'm saying is rather than discounting something, making the price lower, make the value higher, give people more stuff. There's a couple of things that you can do in terms of more stuff. So first of all, more stuff, so more of the thing that your buyer is buying, give them more quantity of that. The second one is you can give them more access to you or to your team or whatever that looks like. The third one is access to resources. You can give them software and other bits and bobs that you might be able to roll into the deal. Next one is an extended time period. So if you're paying to work with me for 6 months, I could now say, look, it's the same price, but you work with me for 8 months or 12 months or whatever it happens to be. And the final one is accessories or extras. I know that if you're going to be buying blah thing from me, you'll probably want the carry case and the extra batteries or whatever. So it makes sense that I just roll those into the deal rather than just discounting the thing at the start. So that is how we avoid discounting. We avoid damaging the perception of our price, but we still attract people and motivate them to buy. We just do it in a slightly different way. Well, that's it for another episode of the Daily Sales Message. Tomorrow, we're going to be looking at a single word. It starts with the letter U, but a single word that you can use when you're talking and selling to people that will help inspire confidence in you. They'll feel more confident in your presence and they'll feel like you know what you're talking about, which is really important. Thanks for listening. If you aren't already subscribed, then please do hit that button. If you found it useful, please feel free to share this with somebody who you might think will take value from it. And finally, if you'd like to leave us a review on your podcast platform of choice, we would truly appreciate that. It helps us just to reach more people. That's it for today's episode of the Daily Sales Message. I'll see you tomorrow.